What's up, everybody? It's the Tebits back with some more Star Wars The Old Republic. Today, we're going to take Farseer back to Nar Shaddaa. In the last episode, Kira let us know that she had some friends who were in need of some assistance. They needed help getting things like medicines, food, bandages, all kinds of stuff that, is normally taken for granted, but these people kind of live down levels on Nar Shaddaa where it's really rough, so they have a hard time getting some of this stuff. So she's asked for our help. We're going to take her back to Nar Shaddaa, get that sorted out, and then we might also take our first steps onto the planet Quesh as well, which is where our story quests will be taking us after completing what we have to do on Nar Shaddaa. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So here we are on the Defender in orbit over the planet Balmorra. Let's open the galaxy map up and head over to Nar Shaddaa. Alright, ready, Kira? Let's go. Okay, so we have Doc as our current active companion. Let's switch him out, because we are actually doing this for Kira.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
Alright, and we have to go to the refugee camp. Start heading that way. I don't know what section of Nar Shaddaa we're going to have to go to. One of these days we're going to have to come back to some of these planets and do the planetary quests. Either that or we'll do them with a different character. And where is the taxi? Is over here.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Alright, we will be going to the lower industrial sector.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Here we are in the industrial sector. We are pretty far down levels here. If we look up, you can't even see the sky. We are completely under this surface layer of Nar Shaddaa at this point. So people that live down here wouldn't even see the sky if they were able to actually even see the sun through the smoke, smog, and haze that is normally present in Nar Shaddaa's atmosphere. So we'll go ahead and head on over, see if we can find this refugee camp. Just making sure that none of these guys were enemies. We've got some hostiles in through here. There are forklift droids, it looks like, and Imperial security, so this is an Imperial controlled area. So it may end up getting pulled into some fights here if we're not careful. Finally found the elevator that heads down to the refugee camp.
Kira, you're here.
And bearing gifts. How's everyone holding up?
Better now. Can't believe it's really you. A Jedi. You're so different.
Kira's more than a Jedi. She's a hero.
You must be Kira's master. It's an honor. I still remember that little girl, bundling up in extra layers of clothing, trying to look bigger and tougher than she was.
Hey, it worked. Add enough layers and nobody knows who you are.
You were protecting yourself. From what?
Refugees become victims real easy, but not me.
Enoch, distribute the food and medicine. Our people have waited long enough. Go now. This famine, your fault. Our people suffer because of the slaughter you committed in our name. The Arcasacs.
Who is this man? What's he talking about?
Name's Darshin. Been the leader here forever. We have differences. Urkasags were bad news. Made us their personal entertainment. Robbed, killed, and worse. For fun. I paid the gang a private visit. Asked them nicely to back off. Things got ugly. Gangsters died.
You butchered the Urcasacs. Made a public spectacle of their deaths and spread terror in our name. Everyone fears us.
If what he says is true, you did more than defend yourself.
Only thing gangsters understand is big, nasty violence. It worked. They leave my friends alone now.
Our reputation frightens away those who could help us. Yet desperate people continue to seek refuge here. We can't provide for everyone.
I'll get more supplies to you. I protect my people.
No. Enoch was wrong to bring you back here. Your presence does more harm than good.
Beggars can't be choosers. Should your people suffer because you're angry with Kira? What she did was wrong, but it doesn't mean you should turn away her help.
I'll make it up to you, Darshan. Promise.
Your promises mean nothing to me.
Everyone's so excited you're here, Kira. They want to say thanks. Can you stay a while?
Not this time, but I'll be back. Take care of each other until then.
So we got a little bit more backstory on Kira there. She lived here in this alien outreach center, and apparently she was a little overzealous in trying to help prevent gangsters from preying on the refugees that resided here. The gangsters got mad and have been retaliating, and now, unfortunately, the people here are suffering. They're not getting enough food. So we're going to try and rectify that through the course of Kira's story. That should be all we need to do here on Nar Shaddaa for now. So let's fast travel back to the spaceport. Head back to our ship and set course for Quesh. Looks like we might have a conversation here pending with someone. I think Doc wants to talk to us. Maybe. I don't know. Here he is in our med bay.
Looks like old Doc got here just in time. How have you survived with a droid and little Miss Uptight as your only friends?
T7's as loyal as they come. And you should address my fellow Jedi by her name.
Right. What's her name? Sneera? Kanoya? Yeah, never mind. Before I settle in, a few things. First, I like my quarters kept at least 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the ship. I only eat energy pudding, so stock up on that. Also, give me 30 minutes in the refresher every morning. That's all.
A little unreasonable there, Doc, but you know what? We'll humor you.
I'll at least accommodate your standard of living on Belmora.
Bar's pretty high. Had it awfully good there. Never seen a ship's med bay right next to the engine compartment before. Not exactly convenient. I've done better with worse. Until I have everything online, stay in one piece. Doctor's orders. So far, so good. And now that we're a team, figure it's only a matter of time before the whole galaxy gets saved. Prepare yourself for fortune and glory, pal. You'll be up to your chin in beautiful women when this war's over.
Got news for you, Doc. I started that party early.
I'll bet you did. Old Doc's no stranger to the fame game. Cure a plague-ridden planet or two, and people get grateful enough to give you anything.
That's amazing, Doc. Which worlds did you say?
They're way off on the Outer Rim. Point is, millions are alive and kicking, thanks to me. Yes, sir. As soon as this galaxy's saved, you've got a lot to look forward to. I'll be there to see you through it all, buddy.
He's a little full of himself. Got some rewards for completing, I guess, some companion quests. Let's see what we got. We got some equipment. 25,000 credits for basically doing almost nothing. Go ahead and activate that title. Open these up. These are decorations for our stronghold if we ever go there. And here are some companion gifts. Alright, we got our new equipment sorted. Let's quickly head up to my item box. My storage. Drop off some of this stuff. And now that we've got all that taken care of, go back up to the navigation computer and plot a course for Quesh. And we are looking here for Master Braga's Padawan, who used to be a member of the Dark Council, so he's pretty highly placed in Sith society. He turned to the light, but we've lost contact with him, so we have to try and find him. Sajar's a little worried, understandably so. Quesh is another theater of war that opened up because it is the largest producer of adrenals in the galaxy. Controlled almost completely by the Hutt cartels, but the Republic and the Sith Empire both have a presence here, and we are trying to figure out what happened to Sajar. Apparently the Republic area is under siege by the Sith Empire, and we have lost contact with him completely. That must be who this is. So, in order to land on Quesh, we must be inoculated against something. I think actually the planet's surface is just toxic, and the toxins are refined into the adrenals, but in order to survive the raw materials, we have to be kind of fortified against it.
Welcome to Quesh. Haven't seen that many Jedi in this sector. You here for the war effort?
Wasta mi chakut kadu maji kahus hagwa upa chisa kava kyotopa bubanda bakawanki.
Why would the Republic fight for a poisonous planet?
Ira de saslimo krispa doe kanki kunke gupa.
The Empire found out about our mining operations here and filled the planet with troops and battle droids.
I imagine that waging war on a planet with toxic air doesn't work out well.
The air's not as bad as the terrain. Quesh is all swamp. Hard on machinery, harder on soldiers. Well, you're cleared to travel the planet's surface. Just say the word.
I'm ready to have a look at this poison planet.
Speak to General Corvan when you land. He'll brief you on the current situation. Good luck.
So the scientist is a Selkath. You don't often see Selkath off their home planet of Manan, and Manan featured pretty heavily in the first Knights of the Old Republic game. Manan was the source of Kolto, which was the precursor to Bacta. Kolto was another one of the kind of panacea-type healing chemicals. Okay, so we are going to... That's Venom Safeguards, that's General Corvan. We are looking for Sajar, though. This is for the Emperor's Wrath quest. I wonder if we'll see any Imperial players. The Empire and the Republic share a lot of space here on Quesh. It's one of the smaller locations in the galaxy. Looks like we are at an adrenal manufacturing area. A research base, okay.
You're fine.
This is a pretty big base. Lots of guards, too. Here he is.
My master sent you, didn't he? Of course. My shame is complete. This war, I wasn't ready. I never should have left Tython.
I'm here to help. Tell me what's wrong.
When the Empire first invaded, soldiers here captured some Imperial scouts. Brought them to me for interrogation. The prisoners angered me. I killed them. Lied about what happened. When Imperial forces arrived outside, I hurled the corpses at them. Revealed my true face.
You're afraid to fight because you can't control your emotions.
I've lost my balance. Fallen back to the old ways. Failed. as a Jedi. The only reason I stayed is because an Imperial officer recognized me. Called me by my old name. Said the Emperor's wrath is coming. He's sending his personal executioner for me. His wrath incarnate. I will be punished for my crimes.
Who's the Emperor's wrath? The Sith Lord?
A ghost. Older than anyone except the Emperor himself. Even the Dark Council fears him. Fighting would accelerate my return to the dark side. I'd rather die with Jedi teachings in my heart.
The last thing we need is him going dark side in here. We'll have to save this base without him.
Lieutenant Gundo, 86th Infantry. You're here just in time. We got Imperial forces massing outside. My engineers jury-rigged some ray shields, but it'll take time to seal the base. Unless you people hold the main entrance, we're dead.
Please. You don't know what you're asking me to do. I can't fight them.
I'll deal with our attackers. You get those ray shields online.
But I... Yes. I will do everything I can.
We're out of time. Imperials are coming through. Defend the main entrance.
There, good as new.
I wonder if we'll see the Emperor's Wrath once we get outside. I know who he is. I read the Dark Revan book. In Revan, you find out who the Emperor's Wrath is, even though Revan is set 300 years prior to this game. It's the same guy.
That's it! We did it! With the ray shields up, we can hold out until reinforcements get here. Hang on. We've got movement outside the ray shield. Who is that?
What a mystery the Force can be. I came seeking a traitor, but found you instead. The time draws near.
You're not making any sense. Do you know me, Sith?
Many know your name. Some whisper it, others shout it. I alone recognize what it means. You're strong and touched by darkness. That is unexpected. An advantage? Possibly. You may keep the Dark Council traitor. I smell his weakness. He'll die by his own hand, given the chance.
Sajar will receive the help he needs.
A waste of your time and talents. He isn't worthy. The Emperor must hear of our meeting. I won't disappoint him with delays. Farewell for now.
So that was the Emperor's Wrath. Fun nickname.
My engineers tell me that other Jedi helped him set up the ray shields in half the time. He really came through for us.
Why is your lightsaber lit, Sajar?
The Emperor's Wrath is gone. He isn't coming back for you.
It felt good protecting the base. For a moment, I forgot what I'd done. Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't know what to do.
Republic reinforcements are coming. Once they arrive, you will turn yourself into the Jedi Council. They can help you.
I brought shame to Master Braga. He had such hopes for me.
Failure is an opportunity to make things right. Commit yourself to redemption.
I don't know if I can walk that path, but I'll try. I will confess everything to the Council, and let them decide my fate. May the Force be with you.
So without doing the planetary quests on Quesh, it's now time to go back to our ship. Let's head straight back to the ship. Contact Master Braga.
Master Braga, your Padawan and the Republic base are safe. The Imperials attacked, but I drove them off. Sajar is turning himself into the Jedi Council. He confessed to committing war crimes against Imperial prisoners.
I can't believe it. Rest assured, Master Satele will question him personally. I trust you'll show the proper discretion until this matter has been fully investigated.
The Emperor's personal executioner was hunting your Padawan. He seemed more interested in meeting me, though. I sent him away empty-handed, but he said we'd meet again. What do you know about this Emperor's Wrath?
The Council has heard that title, but little more. I'm sure his interest in you is related to the Darth Angel incident. Our strike team is pursuing a new goal on the ice planet Hoth. We're up against pirates and Imperials there. We need your help. Travel to Hoth and contact Jedi Knight Liha Nerez. She'll explain more. May the Force be with you. Master Braga, out.
Okay. So we've completed what we needed to do on Quesh, of course, without doing the planetary quest line. Our next destination will be the planet Hoth, but we are going to go to Hoth via the Republic fleet. I just want to take care of some stuff on the fleet. That'll be done on my own time. I won't record that. So that was Lord Scourge. Lord Scourge is the Emperor's Wrath. He was a pretty pivotal figure in the Revan book. Revan leads almost directly into this game. It's the perfect precursor to it. And some things actually that take place in Revan still affect events here, even though it's a couple hundred years later. If you've actually seen some of my Flashpoint runs, you actually run into Revan is actually still alive. It's kind of weird, kind of twisted, kind of convoluted how it happens, but he is still a feature in the game, or in the universe too, at that point, or for that matter too. I'm going to just go ahead and head on down into the cantina area, and this is where we will leave it for today. It's a little bit of an interesting development. We have met the Emperor's Wrath, Lord Scourge. Don't know what he wants with us yet. Am dying to find out, but that will be for next time. We did rescue Sajar, Master Braga's Padawan. Sajar is going to go ahead and surrender to the Jedi Council, confess what he's done, kind of ask for forgiveness. Don't know what's going to happen there. Hopefully, you know, for his sake, I hope things turn out well. We'll probably get updated through our mail at some point or another whether or not Sajar is still going to remain a Jedi. But again, this is where I'm going to leave it today. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button for me. You can comment if you want. I'd love to hear some feedback on what you think of the series so far and where you'd like to see it go if you would like to see a different direction. Feel free to subscribe if you like. I do a couple of videos each week. And until next time, everybody, may the Force be with you.